It's Jay Brody and Shawna here from the B team. Very stoked to have Nathan from Cold War Kids with us right now. Nathan, good day. How are you?
Doing well. Just had a couple days off a tour and we're back on. We're here in Baltimore, Merriweather Post Pavilion, doing some Kings of Leon opening. It's a very special venue, actually. It's a really cool place.
How does it feel being out there right now?
It is wild. It's incredible playing shows after not playing for so long, and like we could not ask for more with opening these Kings of Leon shows. It's just really the most perfect thing I could possibly have hoped for. It's like insane crowds, massive, and like so fun.
Do the crowds just feel so hungry for live music right now?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely like, it's like every night you're going out and playing to people whose first show it is after a year and a half. So they're all like emotional and you know, it's really, really special.
Yeah.
What do you guys do as a band to prepare to like we've never had a layoff like this, right? Where bands take time off, but never essentially all things planned get shut down and it's time to restart and go back out there and do what you guys do so well. What's the process like there? Like starting up again in this kind of new situation?
Yeah, I don't know if it's super different. I think that the five of us, are all just like very, very aware of each performance and being in the moment because, knowing like we had a few of these shows get postponed and, anything could happen at any time. So you just want to be in that moment and take it for what it is.
New Age Norms 3 out September 24th. The conclusion to a trilogy of albums. How did that concept come about to do a trilogy of records?
It was a time. It's crazy because it was now it will have been like, I think 3 consecutive years that they will come out. 19, 20, and 21, New Age Numbers 1, 2, and 3. So it's now a few years ago. I actually was out to dinner with my wife. It was at one of those restaurants where they have the like a butcher paper and you can draw on everything. So we started drawing it all out and just going like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to, this would be the coolest way to have like a sort of a big project that's spread out, that feels like exciting again. And so that's how it was born.
Did you keep that paper?
I wish I did. No, I didn't. I really wish I did. There's a lot, that's honestly one of my biggest flaws. I throw away a lot of lyrics and papers and all these things because it's just like, it's just the way that you get towards that next step. And I'm already too cluttered already. But I wish I had it. Yeah.
I see you have the guitar. I'm very stoked. Are you going to play something for us?
Sure, I'll play something for you. Is there? I could play the new song, which I'm realizing, like a lot of our songs, playing acoustic versions of is always hard because I'm like trying to belt on the vocal and it's not nighttime yet. I haven't had I haven't lived a whole day of yapping and getting my vocals warmed up. But I'll play you a little something. This is the new single. It's What You Say. Working my whole life to cover, afraid to speak my mind from judgment. So let's shake it up this time and be honest. Ashamed of what I love in the darkness, but when the stars realign, we are gonna let it shine. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting for the tide to pull me in. I'm waiting till I find the one, someone who will take me as I am. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting all my life. I'll shout it from the rooftops when I'm looking in your eyes. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting for the night to begin. If I show you that I'm sorry, I'll worry So I let the gloves come on in a hurry. The taste of my own blood is salty, but I'll fight for what I love, 'cause I'm worthy. It's all those silly little feels that break. If you got time to think, I'm feeling all the ways. Are you feeling all the ways? When the stars realign, we are gonna let it shine. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting for the tide to pull me in. What you say? I'm waiting till I find the one, someone who will take me as I am. What you say? I'm waiting for the night to come. I've waited all my life, shouting from the rooftops when I'm looking in your eyes. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting for the night to be. Saving. Ooh, I'm saving my love. Oh yeah. I'm saving. I'm saving my love. Oh yeah. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting for the tide to pull me in. What you say? I'm waiting till I find one, someone will take me as I am. What you say? Waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting all my life. I'm staring at the ocean when I'm looking in your eyes. I'm waiting for the night to come. I'm waiting for the night to be. Yeah. What you say? Saving. You say, saving my love. Oh yeah. I'm saving. What you say, saving my love. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
We're so lucky, Jay.
It out. We performances.
Wow.
Once, and I kind of learned it on the way based on what people tell me they want to hear. And so that one, I've only played it a couple times.
That was so surreal. We play that almost every day on our show. So to hear it live, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I have one more question I want to ask. I've had an opportunity to ask this question to other bands before. And seeing as you guys are on tour right now, you're putting on some incredible shows, and people are delighted to see you guys perform live. I want to know, what was the worst show you've ever done?
The worst show we've ever done. We had this show in Long Beach and probably was more felt worse because it's close to home for us. It was on the Queen Mary, and it was this big outdoor festival, and like we just had, it's like it's a little bit, it's a funny thing. It's kind of like a taboo thing in a way, like rock bands that sort of like, you have computers that are like running like keyboards and stuff like that, and our the computer just had some weird meltdown where basically it threw the pitch of all of our keys off, so our keyboard player was freaking out and trying to do this math where he's like, it's pitched 0.7716 and I'm trying to get it, and we were like, man, forget it. There's like, and so everything he was playing was just the kind of thing that if you heard how the guitars and everything were out of pitch with the keyboards, and the whole show we were like, it was like nails on a chalkboard the whole show. And and there was a lot of people after that were like, what are you talking about? It sounded fine. We're like, no, there's no way. That was the worst show. That sounded terrible. There's no sugarcoating it. It was awful. And so stuff like that happens, but we also are just like, all right, it's that was horrible. Let's prevent that from happening. But also, like, what are you going to do? On to the next one.
You just have to roll with it, I guess, right? At that point.
That was like the most painful hour of our lives. But
Oh, wow. New Age Norms, 3 comes out September 24th. The final. What are the odds we get New Age Norms 4? Is that a possibility? If there's enough demand?
There was a point where I considered that. It's like, man, like, I don't know. I don't think so. But I guess not impossible. Right now, this is the one. And from the beginning, this was the plan, was to do 3. So I think this is where it ends.
Have you ever considered working in numbered songs like Metallica? Metallica celebrating 30th anniversary of Black. They did Unforgiven and then Unforgiven 2, and then sang Unforgiven 2 on Unforgiven 2. Have you ever thought about adding numbered lyrics to tracks in the trilogy?
Wait, they say the words Unforgiven 2 on that?
Yeah. It was like, in your Unforgiven too. Like, it's the best. It's one of the best songs ever because it's so silly, but
so self-referential, weird. That's awesome. I did see some of those. I listened to the Phoebe Bridgers Nothing Else Matters, and I was like, man, they asked everybody in the world to do this. And I'm frankly, you know what, I'll take it up with them, but I'm insulted that we weren't asked to do that, because I would have loved to do a Colder Kids, just a sweet indie rock version of a Black Album song would be fun. But hey, we'll get our chance.
I got to thank you again for your time. You tremendous. Just, it's so nice to talk to somebody we listen to every day. And
it was such a thrill to hear you perform that. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Next time I'll wait, do it a couple hours later, so I'll have less voice crack issues, but that's okay.
No, we wake up at 4. We wouldn't even be awake in a couple hours.
Yeah.
I promise you. Yeah. The next time we hopefully get to talk to you, I will be more handsome. I know it doesn't matter to you. It's important to me to tell you that.
To be handsome. Yeah.
To be better.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. I think you look great, you guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Thanks you so much.
Thanks, Nathan.